see that transition from student to now caring for the development of our domain and maintaining the quality, that's wonderful to happen. That's what this event is about. It's my first visit to Iceland, and oh, what a place to be. And what brings me here is this year's meeting in the Innovation and Product Development Management area. But I'm hunting for something else, not just gathering data, but generating data. It's a wonderful conference to be a part of. I remember going to the first one, which was in Brussels, now quite a number of years ago, back in the very early 90s, and I had just completed my PhD at that time. I was a young faculty member in London Business School, and this was my first international conference since PhD. And the kind of, I guess, spirit and values and support that there was at that time continues right into the present day.
So, this is a good paper.
Thanks.
It gave colleagues, it gave young researchers the confidence to know that there was a forum every year for them to present their work. There was an opportunity to get constructive feedback towards completion of the dissertation or publication, and that there was the opportunity for them to advance their careers. And indeed, many have advanced their careers, both in industry and in academia.
It was my first doctoral paper, and I was very junior. It was in 2014 when I saw through the IASM newsletter the IPDMC conference, and I really got very interested because I thought that there might be many researchers in the same area, and so I applied for that. And I won the Krista Carlson Best Paper Award, which I would have never thought to win, never. I was so happy, I was so honored, and yeah, I think I was crying a lot because I couldn't believe it, honestly. And now it's finally published in the Journal of Product Innovation Management. It changed everything in my research. Every other paper I started, I think, benefited from this experience. What is the key finding of this? What is the key learning we can take from the study? I really enjoy being here the second time. The IPDMC is a very, very good conference for researchers to connect to each other, especially for young scholars. It's a very good opportunity to connect to senior scholars, to learn from their experience, to get feedback on the paper. I think the doctoral workshop is extremely good to get feedback on the doctoral thesis and the presentation as well. I really can recommend to come here. It's a very friendly and constructive atmosphere.
Anybody else? Research opportunities are evolving all of the time. It's wonderful to see streams of research emerging. Take the area of sustainability. If we go back a number of years, sustainability, environmental impact, recycling would not have been on our agenda. It's now quite a significant area.
Because it's not like biodiesel, which emits less, it's about really zero emission.
And it's wonderful that as a conference and within the program of the conference, we can respond to these emerging opportunities. So there'll be a slight changing of the guard at our 25th in Porto. Krista Carlson, who started this particular initiative, will be not stepping down, but stepping away just a little. And I'll take on the responsibility and indeed the honour of chairing this conference.
The quality of research has really increased, and the impact of the research. You can definitely also measure that through how much is published. More and more into the top journals by researchers and research that have been presented at this conference. And we also, of course, are very proud of how people have made careers, how they came as a PhD candidate, became a postdoctorate candidate, and eventually now they come, now I'm a professor, now I'm an associate professor, now I'm an assistant professor. So we really contributed to the development of the whole academic community.
Correspondingly, Tom Hustad, who's been involved almost from the outset, will be handing over similarly to Abby Griffin.
We have immense satisfaction in creating this vehicle in conjunction with Journal of Product Innovation Management that has propelled our profession from a point in time where there were virtually no people called Chief Innovation Officers to where in this world most corporations have one.
Tom and Abby and Krister and various other colleagues have been central to the development of this network. And it's a learning network. We learn with and from and through each other. And I guess if I would have a hope for the coming years, when I'll have a different level of responsibility, is that we can maintain those values, keep that connection, and grow both the area and the people who are researching and working towards their PhDs in that area. It's different, it's the way we do it, and it really is relevant.